Hi guys, welcome back to my series Wedding Bells on Video Jug. I'm Lily Keys, celebrity makeup artist. And this week I'm going to be showing you how to do a really pretty radiant black bridal makeup look. Okay, so I've prepped and primed the skin and now I'm going to start on the foundation. And today we're going to be using full coverage MAC foundation in NW45. And we're going to be putting this on. This is quite good coverage foundation, so we're going to just start from the center of the face out. It finishes as quite a matte finish. So next I'm going to be going in with the concealer. I'm going to be using a NARS concealer in Caramel. Because this is slightly light for Athena's skin, I'm going to be dabbing it with the foundation that I already had on my hand, and we're going to be mixing it up to make sure that it's perfect. I'm going to be using my Bobbi Brown touch-up brush for this as well. I'm just going to go under the eyes and around the nose. So next I'm going to be powdering the skin just to set the foundation, and I'm going to be using this MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in dark with my Bobbi Brown powder brush. Always tap the excess product on my hand just to make sure I'm not putting too much on. This is a really nice powder. It's really good for the skin. It sits really well on the makeup. And we're just focusing on the T-zone or anywhere that you might be oily, usually down your face, around your nose, and on the chin. I'm now going to apply the mascara. I'm going to be using my Topshop waterproof lash. So I'm just going to apply the mascara at the roots of the lashes. Really wiggle it in there. I'm going to coat the top lashes as well so we get a really good coverage. I like to apply the mascara first because when I start doing the eyeshadow, it almost acts as like a barrier and it catches any powder that may fall. So I'm just going to be applying the mascara to the bottom lashes as well. We can be a bit less heavy-handed on the bottom, but the great thing about this waterproof mascara is that it won't run. I'm going to be applying the lashes next. I'm going to be using these lashes from Eyelure. They're lengthening lashes. They're really, really good. I'm going to be using my Duo Adhesive Eyelash Glue. You can get this from any good makeup store. You can also use the glue, of course, that comes with the lashes, but I find this Duo Eyelash Glue, it has a bit more staying power. So what I'm doing is just applying the eyelash glue with a very small brush to the lash line of the lashes. I'm going to let the lash glue go a bit tacky, so we're going to leave it for a little bit before we apply it. The easiest way to apply the lashes is with your tweezers. So I just take the tweezers and put them in the middle of the lashes, and then I place them on the eye. So I'm just pushing it in the middle and then pushing it down the side with my tweezers. Any excess glue, I can take a cotton bud and just dab it away. For the shadow, I'm actually going to be applying a cream shadow. It's by MAC and it's called Friendly. And I'm using my cream shadow brush from Bobbi Brown. So I'm just going to be applying this, close your eyes darling, in the middle of the eye, just because I want to get like a really nice light colour over the eyeball. You can really play this up if you have dark skin. I'm going to be now using a small eyeshadow brush from Topshop because I'm going to be going on the inner corners of the eyes. So what this does is really open up the eyes, makes your eyes appear brighter and more awake, and the whites of your eyes appear brighter as well. You can always blend it with the cotton bud. For the contour, I'm going to be using this eyeshadow palette from MAC called In the Gallery. I'm going to be using the darker shadow now with my fluffy eyeshadow brush. I'm going to be using this on the outer corners of the eyes, just to give a bit of contour and really define the eye. But we don't want to take away from the white in the middle of the eye. Just make sure there's no harsh edges and that you blend really well. If we concentrate the dark colour at the outer corner, you get a really beautiful winged effect. With the darker colour from the palette, I'm now applying in the socket line. So just above the eyeball like this, just to give it a really nice, beautiful shape. And with my lighter colour, I'm taking a different brush so I don't have any of the darker colour shadow on it. I'm going to go for the lightest colour in the palette. I'm just going to go over the middle of the eyeball again to really bring that colour out. So we've got a really beautiful contrast of colour on the shadow. By applying the light contrast of colour on the eye, it makes the eyes really pop, gives a really beautiful contrast on the lids. To define the brow bone, I'm now going to be using a lilac shimmery colour, very lightly because I don't want to be too harsh under the brow. And we're just going to put it slightly under the brow there for beautiful highlights. This really accentuates your brow bone. I'm going to apply the eyeliner next. I'm going to be using a black eyeliner from Collection. I'm going to be using my angled eyeliner brush. Just going to put this on my hand first to get a really good colour. This eyeliner is great because it's really black. It's almost got a bit of a sheen to it as well. So when I apply it, I'm going to be using it across the lash line just to cover where the fake lashes have joined. I'm going to be using short feathery strokes so we don't make any mistakes. Just colouring in any whiteness that you can see from the lashes. I'm doing this all the way along the upper lash line. If you make any mistakes, you can just erase them with the cotton bud, like I have just done. I'm going back to my shadow palette by MAC, and I'm going to use this gorgeous lilac purpley colour. I'm going to mix it with the shimmery light lilac colour, and we're going to go under the eye. I'm now going to be doing the waterline with MAC and Smolder. Look up for me. I'm going to be using my clear mascara one to just brush the brows. This is from Collection in clear. To fill in the brows, I'm going to be using my Ruby and Millie eyeshadow kit in dark. I'm going to be using my Bobbi Brown angled brush to do this as well. To really define the cheekbones, I'm going to be using this product from MAC called Blunt. It's a contour shade. So I'm just going to be taking the colour right underneath the cheekbones. I'm now going to be using this beautiful bronzer in Barley Brown from Bobbi Brown. Putting this on top of the contour that I already did to really give some definition. You really want to be glowing at your wedding, and this bronzer is great for that. I'm going to be using this amazing Topshop cream highlighter palette. I'm going to be taking the really gold shade for Athena Skin and just dabbing it along the cheekbones. This gives an absolutely amazing glow. I'm going to be applying the highlighter just above the lip line as well. Just really blend it in there. This really makes the lips appear fuller. I'm also going to be taking it down the nose, which can make the nose appear straighter. For the cheeks, I'm going to be using a cream blush called Improper Copper by MAC. Smile for me, darling. You really want to put these on the middle of the cheeks. I'm going to be starting on the lips now, and I'm going to be using a lip pencil in Brownie Pink by Bobbi Brown, just to give the lips some definition. I'm now going to be applying gloss on the lips. It's by Estee Lauder and it's called Tan. I'm just going to put it on my hand first just because it's easier to work with my lip brush. So I'm going to be applying powder next. It's a Prep and Prime powder from MAC. Just going to be applying powder in the places where she's shiny, where we don't want her to be shiny. So that's around the corner of the nose here. Of course, we want to leave it dewy where we put all the highlighter. I'm going to be applying it under the nose slightly and on the chin. So there you have it, the completed look for today. If you guys would like me to show you how to do a dramatic bridal makeup look, then give this video a big thumbs up. I'll be back next week with more wedding bells, so stay tuned. Bye, darlings.